Hey guys, welcome back once again to another video. I believe this is the 6th or 7th video on the channel. Thank you all for your support, and I hope that to whomever this may be reaching, that hopefully you're enjoying this, and I hope that you guys can continue to be a part of this channel for the long term, because that is exactly how I plan on doing these. I want to do this for a long time, hopefully, and then obviously we're going to see where it leads from there. So thank you all again for being a part of this. If you like what you see, feel free to like, comment, even if maybe somebody wants to see better or done better. Feel free to comment that as well. And please do subscribe. Please do share, as it really does help me out a lot. I'm trying to get this work in front of as many different people as possible. So if you could please like, comment, share, subscribe, it would really help me out a lot. And again, I hope you all are enjoying these videos. I'm trying very hard for that. And my goal is, again, for daily uploads. And that continues today, as I know that I've been really kind of inconsistent throughout the week. But today, we're going to change that up. And I feel like we're going to get things going in the right direction now. So anyway, on with today's video topic. Today's video topic kind of got pushed to the front of the line because, as some of you may know, there's some boxing event tomorrow. There's a boxing event tomorrow, and it is in regards, the whole video topic is in regards to this new trend in boxing of social influencers and entertainers wanting to get involved in boxing, wanting to either make the money that comes from it or start legitimate boxing careers. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. My opinions on the matter, what this does to boxing, and is it a good thing or not? And I guess, or answer that last question first, truthfully, I think for the sport, it's actually kind of a good thing, as it puts new eyes on the product. And even though some boxing purists and some, career fighters that maybe don't like this very much have certainly voiced their opinions against this, and I respect that. However, I just look at this and say boxing is not as popular amongst younger crowds as it once was. This brings younger eyes, new eyes to the sport of boxing, and this gets that eyes on the product, and hopefully, if you're a boxing fan, the hope has to be that they will come back again, that they will feel like this is a product that they want to keep watching, even when it's not two celebrities boxing one another. That has to be the hope. But let's face it, boxing is not attracting the same crowd consistently that it once did. If Floyd Mayweather fights, if Manny Pacquiao fights, then sure, that's going to draw an audience. But there just aren't that there's not that same name appeal to attract younger crowds anymore. They're not as interested in boxing. For whatever the reason may be, they're not as interested in combat sports. So from a boxing standpoint, I think promoters see this. I think event organizers see this. There is serious money. There are serious ratings behind these guys, even if they don't really know much of who they are. There is something to be said for that. And that's why I think is keeping this trend, this new boxing system, I guess, if you want to call it, alive. And I think that's what's enabling this new boxing culture, this new breed of fighter. And I shouldn't even say it like that, because I do respect any of these guys that step in the ring, because they have to put so much into it, so much that like a normal boxer does. And I think that should be respected by even those that don't like the fact that they're stepping in the ring for whatever their reasons may be. That deserves respect in and of itself. As far as what I think about it, and the idea of boxers or celebrity boxers getting in the ring with one another for sanctioned fights, here's my take on it. I want them to do it for the right reasons. The fact that in this YouTube versus TikTok boxing event, you have multiple fighters who have gone on record saying that their only interest in this is money. That to me is where people that say that this is some sort of disgrace to boxing, that this is some sort of disrespect, some sort of slight to combat sports, that's where I think their argument becomes emboldened, because now you're saying that you're not in this for the passion of it, you're not in this to entertain the fans, you're not in this to, because of your love for boxing. You've admitted that you're in this for the money. And trust me, I think there's plenty of other actual boxers that, if they were being honest, would say the same thing, that money is a big part of why they're there. And that's wrong. That's not what sports are about. Athletes are there because they love it, not because they want to sign, the big contracts and make big salaries. And of course, that's part of it, because you got to know your worth. You got to know the worth of what you're doing. But the fact that these guys have so openly stated and have so unregrettably stated that they're here for the money, that the money is either the sole objective or the primary reasoning or part of the reasoning why they are boxing, why they chose to step in the ring. And hey, if that's the way you want to make money, so be it. But to me, I'm looking at it saying there's a lot better ways to make money than getting punched in the face, in my opinion. Now, if anybody wants to debate me on that, feel free, because, maybe that perspective is different, and that's what this forum, that's what this platform, this channel is all about, finding different perspectives. And I'd like to hear just as many different perspectives as, maybe I'm giving to you guys. But nevertheless, this is my whole opinion on it, that if you are in it for the right purposes, then so be it. So be it. Why not? Because one thing that cannot be taken away is the effort that these entertainers have put into this. They have been serious about their training, at least for the most part. They have been serious about what they have put into this sport. And I don't think that there's, anything that you can take away from them in that regard. I think that if nothing else, that should be commended. That they should be commended for the fact that they're not taking this as being a joke. They have taken this seriously, again, for the most part, taken this very seriously. And yeah, maybe some could say it's a bit wrong that they got to sort of skip to the line to headlining a pay-per-view card, and that's fair. But these guys have taken it seriously, and they know the money that's being made off of them by promoters, by networks, by all sorts of different people and executives, and that's why they understand how justified they are with being at the top of the card, being in the main event, the headline. So if they take it seriously, then I'm all for it. And overall, just is it good or bad? Again, if taken seriously, I think it's good for the sport because it brings in new eyes on the product. Say whatever you will about it, but at the end of the day, a lot of combat sports are showman sports. Floyd Mayweather is a showman. Manny Pacquiao is a showman. Conor McGregor is a showman. And that's not to say anything negative about them. That's to say that they can put on a show. They can attract people. They can make money. That's what YouTube is. That's what TikTok is. These are showmen right here that are stepping in the ring, and they know how to attract a crowd. They know how to attract a buzz, how to create a buzz, how to get people talking about what they're saying and what they're doing. And they're going to be able, better than just about anybody, they won't need the advice of advisors and of trainers and coaches about how to bring people in and put eyes on the product. They know how to do that because they do that on a day-to-day basis practically. That is their business. That's the essence of their business. So they won't need advisement on that. They'll be able to bring people in, and ultimately, I think that's very, very good for boxing. So thank you guys again for tuning into the channel. Again, I hope you guys have found this video entertaining, and hopefully there's something maybe you took away from it. And if not, I'm going to continue to try to do better. Again, please either positively or with constructive criticism, leave a comment, whatever you prefer. Please like, subscribe, and share this to as many people as possible, as I'd like to hopefully have as many people be a part of this as possible. So thank you guys again, and I'll see you in the next video tomorrow.